Hello, good evening, and welcome to Thingamajig's Racing Channel. And we're back again with the Full Throttle Racing guys for their rounds 16, 17 and 18 of the Coupe Touring Cars Championship. And we are at Suzuka, the land of the rising sun. There is a place, that's in New Orleans though, isn't it? It's not in Japan. Anyway, so yeah, we are here in Japan for another exciting 3 installments of this championship, ladies and gentlemen. 3 15-minute sprint races. They have to use a set of hard tyres for at least one of the rounds, and it has been an exhilarating championship so far. We've just come off the back of the Gilles Villeneuve track. Now we are here for rounds 16, 17 and 18. It's getting hot out there, I tell you. I'm looking for the championship. That's what we're going to be qualifying anytime soonish. And when I find that table, I'll get you up to date with whom is where, the movers and the shakers. Right, I think I found it. There we go. Brace yourselves. This is what you've been waiting for. So McEwen is at the top on 235 points. Edward Sklid is in 213 points in second. E. Graham is third on 194 points. The Groot is fourth on 189 points. JW is fifth on 171 points. Then we have Evil Dragon in sixth on 142 points. STD Ash is 7th on 135 points. Leon is in 8th on 113 points. Bell is in 9th on 92 points. Wadwick is 10th on 88 points. Panos is 11th on 60 points. McIntosh is 12th on 38 points. And Ellis is 13th on 10 points. So yeah, it looks like McEwen is really starting to pull away with this. The other guys are going to have to pull up their socks if they want to stop that steamroller running through the championship. Sklid, who we're watching at the moment, is our reigning champion from last season. The season we don't speak about with the Megans. Not a season that most of them enjoyed. And now they've moved over to the high and dry Genesis Group 4 car. I don't think they're still overly impressed, but I think it's after the season of the Megane that no one's scared to say anything, just in case they have to go back to the Megane. At the moment, everyone in the pit lane, apart from Sklid, as we head over towards the qualifying session. Any minute now, I'm sure the screen's going to go black. I'm not sure how they've been doing in practicing. Most of them look like they're on the medium tyre. We have 10 competitors have arrived. I saw something in the messenger, someone was at work. Boo-hoo. It's terrible on a Friday night as well, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Dash is just posting the stream and he says we'll start. I'm on my little stream. Don't really, you make me blush. So Sklid giving it all the beans. I like this track, Suzuka. It probably is my favourite track in the game. It's tough because there's tough competition, but I don't know, there's a flow to Suzuka I really enjoy. You really feel good about yourself when you get through the Senna S's, is it they're called? The first part of the track is amazing, and the bravery for the first corner of just sending it into the first part and then trying to slow it down mid corner to get to the second part of the corner is immense. Trying to carry as much speed through that corner he's just gone through, 130R. Then we've got Casio, which is complicated at the best of times. Many a time. 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 Many Yes, I like this track. It's a track I think is agreeable. But yeah, this first corner, it's got to send it in. Not like that, but it is coming to the end of the session, so I'm sure Sklid just thought, I'm going to trash this one, get the new car out. So Edwards there, our reigning champion, chasing down the championship with E. Graham, and it's McEwen that leads. So here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. The clock has started, and the countdown to race 1 begins as they find out the order they're going to start in. Now, E. Graham is opting for the hard tyre, it seems. Early doors. We're watching the reigning champion as McEwen gives him a little bump for fun. Oh, it's live. I could have got the keyboard out. Do you know what? It's too late now. It's too much faffing. Oh, God. Hang on. So, Sklid. Looking like he's looking for a bit of space on track here. Letting all of the flyboys by. Whilst he finds himself a nice little bit of space to work in. To get his groove on. Plug the wheel, plug in the, it's devastating this week, absolutely devastating. My poor PlayStation ran out of space, couldn't update things. I've had to make some cuts, and it was a deep cut, a very deep cut. I got rid of one of my favourite games, I'd say. I got rid of Ark, and it hurts. Miss my dinosaurs, but it was the biggest game on my console, and I don't know, I seem to get to a certain point because it's quite a big game, but in the early days, the early survival part, it's fine, but then when I start gathering lots of dinosaurs and making buildings and such, the game just crashes all the time, so it's broken, I think, so I deleted it. But it hurt. It was painful. I'm still reeling. I want to go and play with my Rexes. Oh, God. Yeah, boy. That slurping is me trying to sup on my hot brew. It's not even a warm brew. It's piping. Right then, let's have a look at the field then. JW is out there in his Halfords livery with a set of medium tyres on. Evil Dragon in the egg car, also on a set of medium tyres. The Groot in just a grey car. I don't even know what his sponsor is. It wasn't a great thought out thing by the who is the sponsor of it? Collard Racing. Is it just no sponsor? Wow. The Brench. Yeah, Collard Racing. They're Groot's in. McEwen in the Nuts car. Championship leader so far. Absolutely flying. Did a fantastic race in CGB on a hard set of tyres. It was impressive. Very impressive indeed. Some may say it was a champion's run. E. Graham also had an absolute belter at CGV. So he's coming off of that on the bounce. Oh, bringing a lot of adrenaline, but he's on the hard tyre. He is on the hard tyre, so he's getting that out of the way. Sklid, who we saw trying to find himself a bit of space before qualifying. They're on their first qualifying run at the moment. Joker Man, he's opted for a set of medium tyres also, and Sklid's off. Sklid's off on his first flyer. Leon's on a hard set of tyres. Wadwick has gone mediums, and the Dash also on the mediums, but Sklid, his first flying lap out of the window, in the bin. in the sea. It's useless. It's pointless. That's time he's never getting back, ladies and gents. And Evil Dragon cuts the line as fastest so far. And he's still fastest as, by half a second, McEwen, E. Graham, Groot. None of these guys are able to put in a time like the Dragon can. Oh, Jokerman does, though. So Jokerman topples off the Dragon from the top perch. And all these other guys, McEwen, third fastest. E. Graham, fourth on them hard tyres. Groot, fifth fastest, with Leon sixth fastest. Sklid, seventh, but we saw his lap didn't quite go the way he wanted. Someone's gone faster still. I think is it Warwick? Not Leon. JW hasn't had a great first lap, and the Dash has not yet completed his first flying lap. And there he goes, fifth fastest for the Dash, ladies and gentlemen. Jokerman is your top runner at the moment. Only 0.02 of a second faster than Evil Dragon, though. Evil Dragon, we saw he had an off, so I don't think he's on a competitive lap this lap. McEwen might be a surprise. He's on the medium tyres. Let's just watch the end of his lap, see how he does. So McEwen giving it all of his beans. Oh, going a little wide there, but it's still in control. Looks like Evil Dragon is returning to the track, and oh dearie me, a little bit of a collision there. Hopefully, did it cost McEwen a lot? McEwen's car's magnetised to something. That's the second car I've seen him slide into. So McEwen then having a touchy-feely session, it seems. Out there, I haven't seen a sector time, I must have missed it. He's got Groot up ahead. He comes around to cut the line. Is he any faster? Groot goes faster, and he does go faster as McEwen, but not enough to make anything relevant there. So Groot, no, Jokerman retakes the lead, the pole position from Groot, who had a good shot at it. Now Sklid is in the mix. Sklid is in the mix, ladies and gentlemen, ahead of Jokerman, who is second on the grid at the moment, with Groot starting in third. Evil Dragon set to start fourth for now. McEwen fifth, fastest so far. He's not going any faster this lap. JW looks to be starting in sixth, with E. Graham on those hard tyres. Dash has gone faster, but he's behind E. Graham. So E. Graham on those hard tyres, posting seventh fastest so far. The Dash going faster, but he needs to find a few more tenths to climb up that pack. Warwick in ninth. He's on the medium tyres, half a second to find on the Dash at the moment. What have I just pressed? Press that button. Put me on E. Graham. Oh, 0. There you go. And Leon then 10th, but he's going faster. And he only needs a few hundredths at the moment. So we'll stick with the Leon, see if he can topple Warwick. Hey? Is that it? We're all wrapped up in the stupid cat. Sorry, having a cat moment. She came over, so I had to annoy her in any way I could. I'm sure that's why she came. So McEwen's gone faster, so's Evil Dragon, so's E. Graham. And we're watching Leon at the moment. He only needs hundredths of a second to get himself ahead of Warwick. Comes through Casio. slapping hard. He runs into the pits. I don't think he feels he can go any faster. 9th for Leon then on that run. Very good. Very good indeed. We are into the 10th minute, so it might be over. And someone in the chat is telling Leon to speed up. He's done all right. I'm not even AJ. I'm going to call him AJ in the chat. It said speed up, Leon. He's done all right. Sklid is our fastest man at the moment by 2.5 tenths. Yes, it is a 10-minute session. Who's near the line? There's no one. So they've all still got quite a run to go. Sklid is our pole man. And he's purple again. Oh, we've had groups off in the background. Joker Man seems to be the dude who's going to put up the fight for that pole. Groot, I'm sure we just saw off the road. Evil Dragon off the road. McEwen, 5th fastest for McEwen, not even on a hard set of tyres. This is a phenomenon. It's McEwen who's going to cross the line first. Is he going to give us a surprise? He's nearly a second up. Oh, this is tight, ladies and gentlemen. This is very tight. It wasn't purple, so it's not quite as fast as the Sklid, but it is virtually the same time. If he can find a little bit in this final sector, he could give us a big surprise here. So McEwen crossing the line, goes pole position, ladies and gentlemen. Pole position, unbelievable stuff. There's a few to cross the line before Sklid gets there. Joker Man goes faster, but not fast enough. Up to 2nd, Sklid then down to 3rd. What's this run like for Sklid on his final attempt? Can he do it? Yes, Sklid goes in pole position. I think Groot had a bit of an off. Evil Dragon, we saw having an off as well. Groot crosses the line, no faster. JW crossing the line and goes no faster. The dash is parked. Leon is... Oh, no. Waterwick's gone faster and Leon's not gone fast enough. Waterwick moving himself up to 6th place there. Beautiful at the end. So far, we've got Sklid on pole. McEwen in 2nd. Jokerman in 3rd. Groot 4th fastest. Evil Dragon will start in 5th. Waterwick starts 6th. E. Graham on the hard tyres in 7th. JW, not his day today, in 8th place. The dash parked in 9th. And Leon just missing the mark there. 9 tenths off the dash. So Leon, as AJ says, you've got to speed up, mate. So let's have a look at those results. Hang on a minute. I'm all tied up in wires. There we go. So there you go. Sklid, 0.02 of a second ahead of McEwen. McEwen, it's very close, isn't it? Unbelievable to Joker Man. Groot, nearly a second off of pole. Evil Dragon, only a 10th off of Groot. Waterwick, another half second back on in 6th. E. Graham on the hard tyres in 7th. JW in 8th. And then we got Dash in 9th, Leon in 10th. As they prepare themselves, ladies and gentlemen, for a 9-lap race. We are going all in. We're going all in here. And Rob in the chat saying hello again. I know. Double shift. Oh, spectate. It's like I was too sick last weekend to do it and I've had to do 2 on the hop. So the lights are on. And it's time for racing, ladies and gentlemen. Sklid versus McEwen as they pull away. And again, remember, this first corner is a do or dare. It's a mystery how late you can break in it at the beginning of a race, and Sklid does a very fine indeed. McEwen following him through, and Groot up to 3rd, making a move on Joker Man there. JW in 5th. He's had a great start as well. Roderick. E. Graham in 7th. The Dash in 8th. Leon is Evil Dragon that's lost out a lot there at the start of this race. And Sklid then, he's got a championship to try and win. And at the moment, McEwen is in his way. And Groot feeling the pressure from Jokerman. He may have got that position off of the line, but Jokerman fancies having it back now. It was a loan. It wasn't a givey. And so Jokerman then set to try and make an attack on Groot there. Groot having to think defensive as McEwen losing ground to Sklid. Sklid's now really getting into his zone, and he's pushing the point. Groot under attack again by Jokerman. This could end in Pro Sim racing tears, ladies and gentlemen, and nothing tastes finer than a Pro Sim racer having a boo-hoo. So Jokerman then trying to get a toe as they come up to one of the fastest corners of the circuit. He'll be a fool to try and make a move into 130, but Jokerman is not scared whatsoever to commit. He doesn't gain the ground he wanted to. In fact, JW now is on the scene to take his details and ask him to blow into this. Dash is in 6th place with E. Graham in 7th. E. Graham on those hard tyres, taking a lot of pain in this first race, but it's going to repay twofold later in the evening. So E. Graham go for a move on the dash with his hard tyres, fancies it, gains it, grabs it. Glory. And the dash then trying to come back with that grip advantage that he has. There's movement, and I don't know why. Dash has dropped behind Warwick, that's why, and Leon. So Dash having a nightmare of a few corners here as Leon and Warwick move ahead. And again, the two yellow cars meet each other on track. It's always beautiful to see those two racing. And Evil Dragon having to claw something back into this race after a poor start. Sklid still leads, and McEwen still shadows. Groot ahead of Jokerman. Jokerman dropping back a little bit from the group now as they make their way through, and JW still trying to stay relevant in the fight. Jokerman looking very close to Groot ahead of us as we're on board with JW. Looks like he's going to go for the move up the inside. He does. Beautiful stuff from Jokerman. He runs a little wide but maintains position. Fantastic stuff from Jokerman there. And pulled that position back with quite the guile and panache. Sklid still leads from McEwen. And then we have Jokerman in 3rd ahead of Group, but they are having a duke. What's wrong with my 4th button? There you go. Getting very close and personal with Jokerman there. They are absolutely duking this one out. It's just about to start lap 3. McEwen's the fastest man on track as he chases Sklid around. They must be close. Is he warming up to try and go for a move? Not quite. Sklid seems to have this in control so far. And McEwen, all he can do is press the matter and try and annoy Sklid into a mistake. At the moment, that's not happening. Jokerman trying to edge away from Groot at the moment, as JW did close up on those guys, but seems to have dropped back a little bit. E. Graham could be a threat to JW. 2:11.8. JW managed his first proper lap around. 2:11.9 from E. Graham. So JW, best beware, because E. Graham's on a push. Warwick. Oh no, we've lost Leon. Leon's down in this little battle here as Evil Dragon claws his way back into the race. He's found himself past Warwick, and he's got himself past... No, not Warwick, sorry, Leon. And he's got himself past the dash now, but he's out wide and into the kitty litter. And can he maintain? Did it lose him enough time for the dash to come back? And the Dash thinking about the hairpin, but no, it's a no-go for Dash then. And Evil Dragon pulls away and can concentrate on Warwick next. Leon looks like he's on the hard tyre, and Dash is just, it's either a track he's just not interested in, or he's having a mare. But the Dash just not finding the pace here at Suzuka, and Leon on those hard tyres looks like to be racing him. Didn't even know he was on hard tyres. Thought it was only E. Graham. Sklid still leading from McEwen. McEwen giving it his all out there. But it's not enough for the might of our reigning champion. Edwards there. Sklid giving it all of the beans as he stays ahead of McEwen, but McEwen's never been closer now. This is a run down to the first corner, ladies and gentlemen. Sklid trying to defend the inside. McEwen cares not for the inside. He'll go round you. Ooh, he dropped back. I thought he was going to try and whip it up the inside, but that definitely looked like McEwen was starting to measure up Sklid for a move. He's very close indeed to the rear dairy air. There we go. Let's try bonnet cams. Any better? I like it. I like being in car, but it's not as clear as seeing this, is it? That's the hot brew done and dusted. Oh, it's gorgeous as well. They changed the recipe, and I was worried, but I've got on board with it. So Sklid so far has driven with all of the might of the reigning champion that he is. He's managed to keep McEwen behind all of the way. McEwen looks like he's itching, ladies and gentlemen, to get by. Jokerman pulling away from the group. JW can see the group, but just cannot catch the group. Group last time 11-3, with an 11-9 from JW, an 11-8 from E. Graham. So E. Graham's still a big threat, and that looks like a bit of a mistake from JW. Looked like he lost the car a little bit in Spoon, and that sends out a great big invitation to E. Graham. And now we're going to get the two Halford cars clashing on track. So E. Graham then hunting down JW at the moment on his hard tyres. Great job by E. Graham so far. Warwick in 7th. He's ahead of Evil Dragon, but Evil Dragon is on the comeback. The comeback kid in this race. Dash struggling around Suzuka. Ooh, just goes 2 seconds faster than he's gone before. And has he cracked it, ladies and gentlemen? Has he cracked the Suzuka code? And Leon driving on those hard tyres at a disadvantage. Sklid still leads from McEwen. 4 tenths between the two of them. McEwen frustrated behind Sklid, just cannot find a way by. And Jokerman a further second behind those guys. But if they get a bit racy, these two start getting into it, then Jokerman, he might be able to close in and give it some big welly, some beef Wellington. McEwen starting to look a little claustrophobic there as Jokerman closes in, and McEwen getting held up a little bit behind the Sklid, who leads the race. So it's not really holding him up, is it? Sklid trying to keep it straight and on the narrow there as he has the pressure of McEwen up behind his rear derriere. And Jokerman got the fastest lap last time around and has truly left Groot in the dirt. Groot in 4th, he's all right with JW. JW's got a concern about E. Graham. who's getting faster every lap and closing in on our boy JW. Warwick at the moment under fire from Evil Dragon. Evil Dragon going for a move in the fastest corner. They're side by side. Oh my God. I don't think Roderick expected him to be there. He tried to turn into the corner and there was a big Evil Dragon in his way, and the Evil Dragon, I don't think there was anything done wrong there. I think Roderick got a bit nervous. I think if he's still committed to the turn, he would have made the corner. I think he reacted to Evil Dragon being on his inside. But I'm not him. I'm not Roderick. I don't know what happened in his head. Maybe there was a little bump there and it slid his car out wide. But Evil Dragon committing there in the 130R. But he's committed too much in turn one. Oh, just about saved it. And Roderick gets so close. It was almost uncomfortable. There we go. We got the Dash, who's now found his pace. Look at him. It's like he gave them a chance. He's like, I won't do 212s until like lap 3, 4. But then when I get them, I'm going to start reeling off them. So Dash might come into this fight here. Sklid still leads from McEwen, but Jokerman is the threat now. Jokerman is the threat to McEwen. McEwen, who was attacking for the win, is now racing for second place, because third place has come to his attention, has brought something important to his attention, that he wants to be in second place. With the overall championship being a big thing this season between E. Graham, McEwen and Sklid. McEwen can't afford to drop anything to the Sklid at the moment. Grew in 4th, staying ahead of JW by about 2 seconds. Oh, excuse me. E. Graham's dropped back. I just went, oh no, and then swallowed a bit of dust or something. But E. Graham has dropped back now from JW. Evil Dragon and Warwick still side by side. And Warwick's going to give a dose of his own medicine back to Evil Dragon in 130R. How do you like it, Evil Dragon? Evil Dragon says, hey, it's all right. Oh, Evil Dragon just about clinging on there. And Evil Dragon getting a little ahead, but Warwick comes back. And some mighty fine driving there. I think Evil Dragon may have argued Warwick didn't give him any room there on that apex. And Warwick could be saying, I had the corner, sir. I had the corner. And the stewards are the ones that will make the decision. But Dash managed to sneak one in as Evil Dragon played in the sand. Leon on them hard tyres, feeling rather lonely out there. The Dash keeping it real up against the Warwick, who's had an absolute blinder with the Dragon. Sklid still leads half a second virtually from McEwen. McEwen 3/10 ahead of the Jokerman. Jokerman has looked distinctly really on pace at the moment, and he could take it all. He's not that far away. We're on lap 7 of 9, 2 laps to go, and it's all to play for in the top 3 here. And Jokerman does look like he's got an edge on the guys ahead. Was that a mistake from Sklid coming out the corner? It's never been closer now between McEwen and Jokerman. The top 3 really duking it out. Coming into the penultimate lap, we're up to Spoon. We're only halfway through, so we're nowhere near the end yet. And Sklid just enough to stay ahead, but he's not showboating. He's not pulling away. Looks like he's having to fight for this win as McEwen and Jokerman, huge threats to the situation. Group's on his own in 4th place, with JW trying as he might to try and close in. E. Graham on the hard tyres lost a lot of time on lap 6. And Warwick there fighting with everyone. The Dash and Evil Dragon all coming up to slay the Warwick, but Warwick will not be slayed. He is slaying. Dash goes for a move up the inside. And Warwick having to go wide. Was that to avoid the Dash, or was that just a mistake? And now all 3 of them have arrived at Casio, and it's going to get messy. It's going to get the Bonnie Blue style messy. We're going to have to change the bed sheets here. let's lay down a towel before we start situation. Sklid out there in the lead, half a second with McEwen hunting him down. And Jokerman there, they've spaced themselves out a little bit on this penultimate lap, but I feel there is more to come in that little firecracker that's building ahead. Groot cruising, chilling, driving for fourth. There's nothing he can do about the guys ahead of him. They have gone. But he's safe from JW. Is he, though? Is he safe? Yeah, he's doing 11.2s. JW's doing 11.9s. E. Graham was a threat to JW. But it looks like lap 6 happened. And he dropped back from the JW. 7th for Wadwick. Now, this is where the action is. Evil Dragon's got himself ahead of the dash. And Roderick then just ahead. These were the guys who had to lay down a towel beforehand. Evil Dragon really fancies it on the inside. He sends it hard, but Waderick comes back against him. And yes, Waderick then still in 7th with Evil Dragon in 8th and the dash in 9th place. And the dash seems to have fallen off of the back of this pair. He cannot hack it. He needs a rest. He's sitting in the special seat in the corner, the watching seat. So as Roderick and Evil Dragon continue on. The dash in 9th with Leon in 12th. So the leaders, I imagine, are just about to start the final lap. Roderick racing for his life, it would seem. He's on the edge with Evil Dragon pushing him all of the way. Sklid still leads from McEwen. Jokerman in 3rd place. We're watching Wadwick in 7th, who is absolutely... he's had to fight everyone to keep that 7th place. And Evil Dragon has been sending it here, there and everywhere, but sending it a little too hard, if you get my meaning. Finds himself mid-corner, having to slow the car down more than he needed, Roderick could. But Roderick now is side-by-side action as we come into the S's, and Evil Dragon gets his nose ahead, and Evil Dragon looks like he is completing the job. He has done the business on the final lap, but Roderick is back again. But not enough. Not enough, sir. Evil Dragon still maintains. Oh, there's a little contact there, and it's and I think Wadwick lifted there because of the contact, and now he's in trouble from the dash, and the dash is insanely in there again. More contact, and bang! Poor old Evil Dragon. I told you they needed to put a towel down. Evil Dragon got it from both ends there. Wadwick sideways through that final corner, and how they're going to sort this out, I do not know, because Leon's in the mix. So any redressing means you're going to lose a position to the Leon, and Leon, he cares not, he's through. Leon up to 7th. I bet he can't believe it on his hard tyres. No, he's not. Roderick maintaining the dash in 10th. Well, what are the leaders doing, you ask? Who knows? Sklid coming through then to Casio, and from lights to flag, it was all about the Sklid. Never a question, never a doubt. Sklid led like a legend, and the championship starts now. 2nd for McEwen, Jokerman in 3rd, Groot somewhere, that's not Groot, that's Groot, comes home in 4th place, with JW in 5th. E. Graham on his hard tyres, getting them hard tyres out the way. Evil Dragon is ahead of Wadwick now. It looks like they've all started repaying. So yeah, Evil Dragon is back ahead of Roderick. So Roderick somehow has stayed ahead of Leon and given Evil Dragon that position back. And there you go. Evil Dragon in 7th, Roderick in 8th, Leon 9th, and the dash in 10th. Well, that was something, wasn't it? I should have pressed the replay button. We could have watched it again. I didn't think. Sorry. And there you go. Sklid then back to winning ways. Here he comes. Watch out, McEwen. He's on his way. He's going to come and get you. Let me grab that for thumbnail reasons. And let's have a look at that. So Sklid takes the win, only 3/10. Oh, they're tied. Yeah, only 3/10 ahead of McEwen. It was a tough race for the pair of them. Jokerman in third. He got himself involved. Groot in fourth, with JW in fifth. E. Graham on the hard tyres. Not a bad result, really, for hard tyres. Ahead of Evil Dragon, Roderick, and, Leon and St. Dash. St. Dash, Roderick and Evil Dragon are off for a cold shower now. That was a session. And Leon, not bad on hard tyres, not finishing last. So good stuff there from those guys. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable racing we're seeing here at Suzuka. Fun times. So, beautiful stuff, ladies and gents. That's the first race down. 2 more to go. And, ooh, Jokerman pulling out his soft tyre. Is he? No. It must be just a thingy. So they've gone for a CO2 and then a load of randoms. If you know what that means, good luck to you. Have at it. Is there anything new added here then? Can't look at. So that's just that. There you go. Nothing. Start at 50. Oh, we got 10 minutes, ladies and gents. Do you think anyone's going to go out and be entertaining for 10 minutes? I could get a fag in. Oh, someone's coming down. It's one of the yellow ones. It's Wadwick, ladies and gents. He's going to... Oh, good. God, we've got to get rid of those. So there we go. We can see some scenes from Suzuka. Wadwick, he's going to take you around for 10 minutes or so. Oh, did he go back in the pits? Party pooper, Roderick. You were meant to be the entertainment. Is there anyone out? There we go. Evil Dragon. My gosh. Sorry, gang. I thought Roderick was going to be there, giving it his all, so you could see the scenes, the beautiful scenes from this. Oh, my iPad's going to run out of charge and all. Solid thing. Is there a way I can charge it without going upstairs? I will have to go upstairs. Right, they're going to start soon, so I'm going to put all the info back up. Ah, did he stay out a little while at least? I was having a ciggy, so I just... Whee! Large ones from the Dragon. There you go. Right then, here we go then, on the grid. We've got hard tyres for Sklid. We've got medium tyres for McEwen. Jokerman's on the soft. Hard tyres for Groot. JW on the mediums. E. Graham's on the mediums. Evil Dragon's on the mediums. Roderick's on the mediums. Leon's on the mediums. Dash is on the mediums. So it's just the Sklid, I think, on the hards, and Evil Dragon's on the soft. So that would be one to watch. So Sklid off to a great start, but I feel he's going to get swamped pretty soon. And Jokerman really flying on those soft tyres. McEwen trying to gatekeep at the moment. Doesn't want to lose position, but he knows he can jump the Sklid if he knows he's on hard tyres. I mean, this is the other thing. I don't know how much they know. Playing VR, so I know nothing. I get no information, but I think there's some information on the flat screeners. They're like flat earthers nowadays. Those VR people, we look down on those flat screeners. So Sklid doing a fantastic job at the moment on his hard tyres, keeping it ahead of McEwen. Jokerman staying relevant. JW's gained a position. E. Graham, he was held back on those hard tyres in that first race, and now he wants to flourish. He wants to fly. And at the moment, JW, oh no, E. Graham is flying the wrong way and losing the rear derriere, and to the back of the pack he goes. Sklid still out there in the lead, but McEwen's having a sniff up the inside, and that grip advantage is coming to the fore now as McEwen takes the lead away from Sklid, but Sklid's not giving any ground away at all. He is staying in there. In fact, slightly ahead of the McEwen, and Sklid doing a fantastic job on the hards, but now McEwen under braking does gain an advantage in Spoon. So McEwen then out there in the lead. Sklid down into second. Jokerman on those soft tyres. He'll be wanting, and we saw Jokerman not scared in the chicane to go for a move. He's going for the outside of the 130, not the chicane, sorry. He's passed anyway. Already passed, and Jokerman then now working on the McEwen ahead of him, with Jokerman in second, Sklid in third, Groot is fourth, with JW in fifth. We've got Roderick up into sixth place, Dash in seventh, and he's being bothered by Evil Dragon, and we've got Leon there on the medium tyres in ninth. He's in that fight. There he is. Couldn't see the other cars. And they're side by side at the moment, Evil Dragon and the Dash. And Roderick wanting to get... Not Roderick, sorry, Leon wanting to get involved. They've both got the same colour car. It's tough for me. And E. Graham, who had a tough race, the first race on those hard tyres, he's getting an even tougher second race. McEwen still leads, but Jokerman is up and about his business now. And Jokerman is ready to take the lead of this race any time soon. He's a patient man, is Jokerman. He knows it doesn't have to be done straight away. He's got 9 laps to do it in, and he has the tyres to get the move done. Up the inside of the hairpin, and it's like he already predetermined where he was going to do it. It's like he'd already decided where the move was going to be made, and Jokerman then clinically making that overtake happen and getting himself into the lead of this race. But McEwen thinks better other of that. He has a differing opinion, but again back into the next corner, and the grip advantage becomes apparent for Jokerman. And McEwen then, all he can do is follow him through as Sklid's doing an amazing job on the hard tyres, holding on to third. Groot's trying to close in, but he's got his hands full with JW, who's going for a move. JW fancies it as they're side by side coming up to 130R. And very brave to be on the outside of this one. He slings it in, and Groot there just ahead. And JW fancies it into Casio. Oh, and he does. He late breaks into Casio, and he harasses and harangues the Groot and gains the position. So JW, what a move. Joker Man then should pull away if he's anything about him, and he's mad skills. And he'll slowly etch away from the McEwen. All he can do is hope for a mistake from Joker Man up ahead. Sklid on those hard tyres, getting them out of the way. Doesn't have to be concerned with them next time out. And JW in fourth with Groot all up and about his business though. And we saw JW make that audacious move against Groot. Groot will be wanting to repay the favour as Warwick fancies getting involved, but Roderick giving it some big drift up the hill. Beautiful stuff. Evil Dragon, a threat to Roderick there in 7th place. Looking to close in as the dash now has E. Graham up and about his business. And Leon feeling the pain at the back there. But it's a slow burn, this one. It's a slow burn. He'll come back into it, I'm sure. There's going to be action ahead. It's going to give Leon every opportunity to get himself into the swing of this race. Joker Man pulling even more away from McEwen. McEwen pulling even more away from Sklid. And Sklid at the moment cannot believe his luck that JW and Groot are tough in it. And Groot now being caught by a Warwick who has a very slidey car underneath him. And you can see they are fighting these cars around this track. Evil Dragon now managing to close up to Roderick after Roderick having a few slides, power slides in the corners. And Evil Dragon then fancying to take it up in the 130R under a little dab with the brakes. They make it through. Roderick goes out a little wide. Oh, comes on and hits the Dragon. And they're both swaying and swinging and swishing and swowing. Let's face the music. And again, a terrible re-entry there from Roderick. And Evil Dragon finds himself having to cut across all sorts of off roads. Unbelievable stuff then from Warwick and Evil Dragon. And Joker Man leads McEwen in 2nd, Sklid in 3rd. So, yes, unbelievable stuff there. We can have a look, I think. So Evil Dragon, they're side by side, tough to do. And Warwick off the road, and then he came on just where Evil Dragon was. Didn't need that. Evil Dragon got it together, and Roderick not happy with the work he'd done before. Oh, we're not going to get a camera angle with the next one. Yeah, Roderick was off again and came on and had a little knock with Evil Dragon again. A twofer for Evil Dragon there. So Joker Man leads by McEwen, and Sklid out there in 3rd spot with JW trying to close in, 2.3 seconds adrift, and Groot there in 5th ahead of E. Graham, who's made his way past a few guys now. Leon in 7th with Evil Dragon in 8th, and oh no, Roderick's gone. You didn't have to go. You didn't have to leave us. No one thought you'd done it on purpose. Just one of those things. What a shame. So Joker Man leads the way with McEwen in second. And the Sklid in third. Sklid still maintaining that third place with those hard tyres, but JW is on his way to relieve him of it. Sklid at 2:12.1 last time around, 2:11.6 this time around for JW. So is closing in on the Sklid. Groot now has the heat from E. Graham. E. Graham 11.0 last time out against Groot's 12.6. And Leon in 7th, with the Dash in 8th, and Evil Dragon in 9th. Joker Man just flying. He's just flying in. He's on the soft tyres, and they cannot live with him. He's up to 4.5 seconds lead now, but he's playing a risky game, is Joker Man. And McEwen saying, yeah, more of that. Do that. Do that again. Do that more times. With Sklid then in third, JW 1.5 seconds behind the Sklid. Oh no, in the chat we have Baldwick saying Evil Dragon, what a joke. I don't know, it's a steward's thing for me. It's tough. It was a daring move going side by side through 130R, but it has been done this evening, so I said it shouldn't be done at the beginning of the stream, but some people have managed to pull it off. It didn't seem like that was one of them. So yes, it's a shame, but it is just supposed to be a fun thing on a Friday evening, and let's all just stay calm and just, yeah, I don't know. So JW then in 4th, with E. Graham then 5th. And he's got himself past the Groot. We missed it, I apologise. He was closing in on Groot quite fast. And faster than I thought, because he's already done it. E. Graham up to 5th, 2 seconds behind his teammate JW, who is only 1.8 seconds behind Sklid. Sklid 11.6 last time on his hard tyres. That is phenomenal. And JW 11.5, so it's a tough one for JW to try and close up to Sklid when he's doing such good lap times on the hard tyre. Joker Man a 10.5 last time around for him, and a 10.9 for McEwen. But we saw Joker Man having that big moment under the bridge, and I think that's why he was a second or so off of his time, because those soft times are giving him some 009s. And he's again faster this time around. McEwen faster than he's gone, and Sklid, he's doing a phenomenal job. He's going faster as well as JW tries to close up and has to be aware of the speeding bullet that is behind him, called E. Graham. So E. Graham, the man on the move at the moment. Joker Man on the soft tyres leads this race, and leads it quite handsomely. McEwen chasing him down, but he needs a miracle or a mistake, one or the other. And Sklid on those hard tyres, managing just about to stay ahead of the other guys. And Action Chat should have kept fighting. Steve Warwick, yeah, just stay in there. Oh, E. Graham having a big moment through 130R, I guess. And E. Graham very much now on JW's rear derriere, very much ready to make the leap, to make the fight. E. Graham and JW then going up against each other. And Steve saying it wasn't worth, Warwick saying it wasn't worth carrying on for. So, yeah, just a bit of space, a little cool off. I'm sure it'll all be fine. Jokerman then still raising the odds there out in the front. McEwen chasing him down. Sklid doing the impossible on hard tyres. E. Graham, oh man, he's done the move while we weren't watching. So E. Graham then, he didn't look like he was doing much. We was sat on board and he wasn't closing in as much. So I thought I'll have a quick look through of what else is going. And then he's decided that's the time he's going to make the move on JW. Well done, thank you. Made me look an ASS. So JW down into 5th. Groot is struggling. Oh, he's on the hard tyre, isn't he? So Leon then with their mediums going up against the Groot, who's playing survival at the moment in 6th. Dash hasn't quite lit it up at all here at Suzuka. He has found the pace. Oh, the iPad is about to be. He's found the pace somewhere in the middle of the first race, but still having moments here at Suzuka as Evil Dragon tries to get back into this race after his moments with Roderick, who we've lost, unfortunately. I'm good. I like Roderick. I like Evil Dragon. I don't like people falling out. It's all about the peace and the love, you know. So Jokerman starts lap 8, and he's got a good 7.8 seconds on McEwen at the moment. And McEwen safe from the Sklid, and I can't believe Sklid's going to manage this. E. Graham 2.4 seconds behind. Can he make up the ground? I doubt it, because Sklid's doing nice, comfortable 11.5s. And I mean, E. Graham can do a 10.4 if he really put his mind to it. And he's going to need some of that. Groot's under a lot of pressure now from Leon. And Leon, not so lonely. Oh, you think without Wadwick, Leon would have no one to race. We always see those two yellow Peugeots come across each other in at least one race of the rounds, and Leon having to make do with Groot, a Paul Rodwick substitute, I'd imagine he thinks. Oh, he had a look, he had a sniff and a whiff, and Groot was no way sir, no way sirree whatsoever. And now Leon having to get back into shape. The Dash and the Dragon go racing for the last couple of laps, and STD Ash, like I said, hasn't seemed to fire it up here at Suzuka like I'm sure he would have liked to. Half of these cars are in like Vauxhalls, isn't they? Is that a Vauxhall livery as well? Can't be. I know the egg one's got Vauxhall written on them, and the nuts one's got Vauxhall. GT7 should add a Group 4 Vauxhall, and these guys would be happy. Oh, yellow flag. It's oh no, it's JW. It is JW. What the bejeebers? He wasn't racing anyone, he was chasing E. Graham, wasn't he? So yeah, JW just decided to go for it and then give us a pirouette. Very nice. And loses a fair few positions. JW will be screwing, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely screwing. What's going on? Come on. I don't want that. I want that. Oh, could you imagine? The whole thing just froze. So JW then tucks up to the back of Evil Dragon now. Jokerman on his final lap. Nearly 10 seconds off of the McEwen. And Sklid still in that third, but E. Graham is making it rather uncomfortable for him on this final lap. Only 1 second behind him. Can E. Graham do the impossible and take that podium away from the Sklid? Who knows? Was he just spinning off? No. Groot in 5th on those hard tyres. It's come to him. Leon still chasing him down. The Dash, Evil Dragon and JW all duking it out here for the final 3 places. And the Dash looks like he's going to finish ahead if he plays his cards right. Jokerman just getting through the hairpin and going up towards Spoon. And the only racing really is maybe Leon and Groot All these three at the back here. Sorry. So JW with that spin, wanting to get back into the fray. Heavy braking into the hairpin against the Dragon. Oh, absolute do or dare moment there. An Evil Dragon tried to turn in and found he had a whole big orange car on his inside and had to back out of that one. And the dash then. Is he in threat? How's Sklid doing with the Graham? We've got Jokerman coming through Casio around the final corner, and Jokerman takes the win. Ladies and gentlemen, great drive from Jokerman there. McEwen in second place, all by him, lonesome self, and he'll take those points any day of the week. McEwen, championship leader. Sklid under pressure near the end, but it's all a little too late for E. Graham as Sklid takes third and E. Graham comes in fourth. Groot, a surprise result on hard tyres, fifth place. Great stuff. Leon chasing him all the way for sixth, and it looks like the dash is going to survive ahead of JW. JW is going to give it all he's got in the final corner, but it's Dash that finishes in seventh, and JW in eighth. Evil Dragon in ninth, living up to his name. Evil, if you ask Wadwick. And there you go. Victory to Jokerman. Brilliant drive, sir. I doff the cap to thee. Right then, let's grab a replay. Shall I be really evil and make the thumbnail Roderick and Evil Dragon colliding? So there we go. Side by side of Evil Dragon and Roderick in 130R. So Jokerman then takes the win. McEwen finishes in second. Sklid in third. E. Graham fourth. Groot in fifth. Leon in sixth. The Dash in seventh, with JW in eighth. Then we have Evil Dragon in ninth. And Roderick not quite making it to the end after his comings together with the Dragon. He's still in the room though, so there's still chance he might compete in the final race. Fingers crossed, people. Let's hope with all our hopes. Ooh, sunset. This is going to look lovely. This is going to look proper pretty. I'm sorry for all the coughing and spluttering. I've not been well. 20 past. 7 minutes isn't too bad. %2 showing on the iPad, so that's going to die soon. I'll have to take up the stream with the phone. Ooh, I daren't look at their chat. It's not too bad. I thought there was going to be a lot of toxicity going on. A lot of male toxicity going on in there, but it's not. Just people saying stupid car. So, all's fair, I'm sure. Right, anyway, let's see if there's anyone on track. There we go, JW is. Oh, I don't want any of that. I wanted nothing. I want nothing at all. I want to soak in the atmosphere. Enjoy the surroundings. So Vodka Rob in the chat. Oh, I'm scared of the chat now. I'm scared of reading it. I'm scared of what it's going to say. Vodka Rob saying there's some rally in the weeklies this time. I've just got the old Impreza on the job. Ooh, is there? I've got my wheel set back up again. I put it away for a week or two. But it's back out now. So, yeah, I might have a go. I'll tell you what, Kill. I was doing the power pack, and I was really enjoying it, and I liked the Porsches, so I was using the Porsches, thinking, this is fun. I'm going to go, oh, shoot. And I was thinking, this is great fun, but then the next race that I had to do in the Porsches for the power pack is at Nürburgring. Nordschleife, sorry, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, and I haven't gone back to it. Rob saying he loves driving that Impreza. I've got a great setup for it. I don't, you know me, I don't get involved in the setups, but I do enjoy that. Is it McRae's, that one that was putting a update a while ago? But yeah, I really like that car. I think I tried to stream a race with it, I'm not sure, but it might have been with the old channel when I was back with the old channel, so it may have been with VRC guys. Yeah, on VRCs there is hundreds of me talking all over the VRC channel, and I was their commentator talking about the VRC, and I haven't let these guys know yet. I think 6th of March, and then the weekend, the Friday after, they're doing a big to do at Abu Dhabi. A big sort of 2.5 hour race they've asked me to cover, and yeah, I've agreed. So 1 week we're doing the qualifying, 2 30-minute qualifying sessions, and then the weekend after we're doing they're doing, sorry, a 2.5 hour race. So if you like long-winded races and me feeling awkward because they usually space out rather quickly, then join us next not that Friday, 6th, and whatever the weekend is after the 6th, I can never remember. You add 7 to 6 and you're there. Might not even be that. I might have got you the wrong dates. I really should have looked it up beforehand. I've gone in as usual without all the facts and all the figures. Let me see if I can find it. It'll be here. Oh look, I'm already in the VRC thing. Yas Marina 2.5. Might have dates. Give me 1 or 2 seconds. I'll find it. God, it's all gone weird. They've used all them things to make things look fancy, but it's not worked. 6th of March, yeah, that's qualifying. 13th, oh, Friday 13th of March. You mean we've got a Friday the 13th in February, and we've got a Friday at the 13th in March? Wow. Wow, that's horrible. Rob saying I struggled at the Suzuka in the Civic in the power pack, and Rob saying I'm too impatient though, so I skip practice and then only do 1 flying lap for quali. Come on, you got to soak it all in. Got to soak it all in. Right then, the iPad has now died, and I can't hear me talking on my phone. Some pause for some reason. There we go. Now I can hear me talking on my phone. Right, I think they're just about to start, so I better get the information up. Are we getting Wadwick? Are we getting Wadwick? Is he coming back? You best do. Yes! We've got Wadwick. Get them hard tyres off. Oh no, he might have to use them. I think all the male toxicity's in the chat here rather than the chat in their messenger. Ah, men. Hey. We have a thing, ladies. It's called pride. It's called testosterone. It's called I don't know what it's called. It's a basic instinct. So Evil Dragon at the moment, tootling around. He's got the hard tyre on. There'll be a few on the hards, I guess. Dash looks like he's going to have to run the hards. JW looks like he's running the hards. McEwen He's not used the softs already this year. It looks like this is the moment for him to use those softs. And yeah, that'll disappoint the Sklid, I imagine. He thought he'd got his hard tyre out the way and was hoping for a good one this time around. And Rob saying, I live at number 13, so I don't get that superstitious. Get it to me. Yeah, well, I don't really. It's just this, I don't know, Friday the 13th always does seem like one of those. I think it's because he got a film chain IP named after it, so it seems more realistic. Oh, Roderick trying to get under Evil Dragon's skin. See, it's a mind game as well. And the dash, trying to mix it up with different things. Look, you're live streaming, boys. Best foot forward. They're all playing with the normal chat. Shall I get involved? Shall I just say get on with racing, like, maybe? Look, you see all these things, you get all these. I'm going to put starting soon. I just want to be involved. Just want to be involved. But I can't drive fast. So I watch. Like a cuckold. So, Evil Dragon. Causing a little bit of entertainment. So, Evil Dragon starts first, but he's on the hard tyre. We've got JW on the hard tyre. We've got Dash on the hard tyre. We've got Leon on the mediums. We've got Groot on the mediums. We've got E. Graham on the mediums. We've got McEwen on the softs. Sklid on the mediums. We've got Jokerman on the mediums. And Warwick on the hard tyre. Well, they'll be all right. They're both at the other end of the grid apart. Evil Dragon and Warwick. We should be safe. So Evil Dragon then, away we go. And JW fancies Leon's having a sniff and a whiff. Leon fancying his chances early doors. He's got Dash. He's got JW in his sights. Come on, Leon. Give it all of the beans. So Evil Dragon leads, but he's on those hard tyres. JW tucked up behind him. Leon got giddy off the start and has decided to overtake everyone. Dash is in fourth. Groot fifth. He's on the medium tyres. Oh, E. Graham's made a mistake and he has destroyed Jokerman's dreams and hopes and livelihood. Everything. He took it all away. Evil Dragon still leads. Leon's on the move. Leon's on the move. He's on the outside though. So JW keeps it together for now. But Leon is driving on another level. He's giving it something else. He's been listening to New Kids on the Block and he's got the right stuff. So JW though, and Groot wants to get involved as well. Leon in third. Evil Dragon still leads on those hard tyres. Cannot believe his luck as JW plays gatekeeper to second place, and Leon is he's anxious. He's anxious to get by. And Groot in fourth spot at the moment, clinging on to the battle. And again now Leon making his move, making a play. Not quite. Why don't you wait until you get to 130R and go side by side? Roderick's made good move. Oh yeah, because E. Graham committed domestic terrorism on Jokerman, didn't he? Oh my. So Evil Dragon then leads the way with JW in second place. And Leon is antsy. He's got ants in his pants. He wants to get through. He is destroying all that come across him. In the chat, Ashley saying Evil Dragon and Warwick front row would have been absolute cinema. It would have been a good one. They missed a moment, didn't they? I'm hoping they're going to come across each other in this track, this race at some point. So Evil Dragon then, oh, Evil Dragon nearly losing it to JW, and Leon is in the thick of the action. Bumper to bumper, and JW pulls the trigger. He's past Evil Dragon. Evil Dragon trying to stop the Leon, and Evil Dragon making a name for himself here. And McEwen on those soft tyres now is into the action as well. And it is all go here for the third and the final race of this track. And oh no, Liam's gone through on Leon. It's a Liam on Leon crime. And Sklid's in the mix as well. Don't forget Sklid, he's in 5th. We got Warwick, he's making good headway on those hard tyres. Up to 6th now, past the Dash, who's struggling with his hard tyres. Groot seems to have fallen back and he's on medium, so I don't know what's the bejeebus happened to our boy Groot. And Joker Man there after his attack by E. Graham. Tried to drag him down a dark alleyway. JW then goes for the lead. But McEwen, no, JW was already in the lead. It's McEwen that's coming to ruin the day. Here he is to ruin the day. And McEwen back into the lead. The championship leader cannot be held back for no reason whatsoever. Evil Dragon then in 3rd place, and Leon fancies it. But he's got the Sklid in amongst it as well, the reigning champion. Leon getting nosebleeds. The heady heights at the sharp end of the pack, and it's Evil Dragon's favourite corner, 130R. And now Sklid struggling to find a way past the pack. Roderick is behind us. Roderick's making his way up to Evil Dragon. This is it's going to be fruity. So Sklid then getting a move on as Leon tries to get a toe off of Evil Dragon, and this is gonna hurt. No, I think Evil Dragon's off. Oh no, I think Evil Dragon's off. Don't come back on the track onto Roderick, whatever you do. Groot's got, oh no, Roderick's dropped back as well. Unbelievable. We thought we were going to get a clash of the Titans. McEwen leads easily on those soft tyres with JW in 2nd place, keeping Leon at bay. Sklid wants to come and ruin the party with a loosey-goosey back-end Hyundai. Evil Dragon in 5th, he's on those hard tyres, struggling to keep it in the mix. With Groot making his way back up through the pack. Dash in 7th ahead of E. Graham, who's got himself back ahead of Joker Man. And Warwick somehow ending at the back of the pack. And someone else is off as well. Sorry. Who was that? The Dash. The Dash is off. And Warwick then gains a position. He needs more of that. Oh no. Joker Man and E. Graham on the track together. As McEwen disappears into the distance. JW has a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble on his hands. What with the Sklid and with Leon. Sklid's made his way past the Leon now, and Sklid fancying the JW. Side by side, lovely stuff with Groot and Evil Dragon. Groot getting the better of, moving up to 5th. But Evil Dragon staying with him. This is Evil Dragon's favourite move into 130R. No, he's just behind. He's just behind, and the Groot is in. Evil Dragon goes out wide, but he's okay. Groot's going in for Leon there. And Groot on the move, ladies and gentlemen. He had 3 Weetabix before this race. JW and Sklid swapping positions, but JW stays the better of them. Again, Sklid coming in for the move, but Groot is on sight. And Sklid out wide, loses positions to all of them. Oh no, Sklid's back end wants to meet him. Sklid is having a terrible time. Where is he? Down in 8th? Jeez, everyone did overtake Sklid for some reason. So McEwen then out in the lead. JW in 2nd. Groot is now taking up the harassment of JW. And Leon is there to preview, to see what go on. E. Graham making his way back through the pack, just behind them in 5th place, and Evil Dragon is just behind him. Oh, and I thought that was curtains for Leon then, but he saved it somehow. Group's going up against JW. JW, oh yeah, Leon sends it in late and hard. And it's all about the rubbing of doors. This is touring cars, by the way. If there isn't contact, they're not racing. And E. Graham then going up the inside of Leon, and Leon is fighting on all fronts again. Late on the brakes for Leon as he tries to maintain position against the Graham. And JW and Groot all up and about each other's business as well. Groot just ahead in second place. JW, this is close racing, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot deny that this is intense and filled with adrenaline. So Groot then in second place with Leon in third ahead of JW. JW slipping back, and E. Graham, his teammate, is wanting to relieve him as well. There you go. A little light relief. And oh my lord. Oh my lord, JW's car did not react very nicely to that at all. And he is now down in 8th place with the Dragon. Guess who's behind them? It's Wadwick. He's all right. He's got a bit of distance to make up before he comes across his favourite pilot. So McEwen then out for a little drive, a little Sunday evening drive as the sun sets. He's probably thinking, oh, when do I get to go to the shop to buy a card and some flowers for the other half? And at the moment I'm sat at home on my PlayStation, and really I should be doing romantic gestures. Group's in second. He's pulled away from the Leon now. Leon very fighty today, very racy. I like it. I like it. E. Graham though, he's got a championship to consider. He can't play around, and he wants to get past the Leon. But Leon is elbows out today, as E. Graham just found out. And Leon giving nothing, no ground. No ground given whatsoever by Leon. He has come in with an attitude of kill or be killed, hunt or be hunted, up or be upped. So McEwen then out there in the lead. Groot in second, Leon in third, Sklid is in fourth with E. Graham. Unbelievable sights, ladies and gentlemen. It's beautiful stuff. Jokerman there is going to get one in. He slips a finger in at least. And Sklid then feeling it. JW in seventh, being chased by the Dragon. And Wadwick is in ninth with his mate just ahead of him, and the Dash chasing them around. The Dash just hasn't found the pace here at Suzuka throughout the 3 races, it seems. McEwen then stretching his legs, flinging it in the air. Groot in second, great drive from Groot. Leon in third, just about. They're queuing up, they're waiting. E. Graham, Jokerman, Sklid, all want by the Leon, and Leon is not having it. He goes, you can get by if you can get past these elbows. They are weapons. Sharp elbows has Leon got, and he's using them. Ooh, beautiful from the E. Graham though. E. Graham did a little switcheroony there, and he's pulled the move off just about. No, because Leon's still there with his sharp elbows. No, that's it. E. Graham's got through, and now, ooh, Leon nearly did it, but it looked like there was a bit of contact there, and that's allowed Sklid and Jokerman through as well. But Leon absolutely giving it all of the beans. There was coffee beans, jumping beans, then there were baked beans. There were all the beans were in that pot that he was shaking. McEwen in first, Groot in second, and E. Graham moving up to third, followed by the Sklid and Jokerman. These 3 were all queued up behind the Leon, and he did an astounding job to keep him at bay, but it was for only so long. JW in seventh, being chased by the Dragon. Dragon having a look up the inside. Is he going to go for the move in the hairpin? And Evil Dragon looks like he's trying to get that payload done. As JW, they're both on the hard tyres. And, movement up ahead. No movement up ahead. I think that was JW going ahead of Evil Dragon. Wadwick a little further back from those guys, unable to get into that race so far. And JW then in 7th place, doing what he needs to do for the points. Evil Dragon fighting it out with Wadwick in 9th and the Dash in 10th. McEwen leads quite easily on lap 7 of 9, or just starts lap 7 of the 9. Groot as well, nice comfortable space behind him, with the rest of these guys all bunched up in a battle. On board with Leon. I was rooting for Leon, man. I wanted him to get the podium today. Looked like he had it. It still might happen. We've still got 2 laps to go. These 3 could all do something quite clownish ahead of him. You never know. You do not never know. Leon trying to will them to drive into each other, I imagine. So close to a podium position. Oh no, Jokerman's gone wide. That's 1 done for Leon. Tick that box. McEwen out in the lead. Groot in 2nd. We got E. Graham in 3rd, duking it out with the Sklid. These 2 in a championship battle. But unfortunately, the bloke they're chasing is leading this race. Leon in 5th. With Jokerman in 6th. We've got JW still duking it out with Evil Dragon. These 2 having an absolute phenomenal race. And Evil Dragon giving it his all to get by. Wadwick just a couple of seconds behind these guys. One small mistake and he's going to be in the thick. Oh no, JW, oh, they've both gone very wide. That's how hard they're racing, ladies and gentlemen. They both went very wide in spoon. They went for the big spoon. And Wadwick at the moment just keeping Dash at the bay. The dock of the bay. So McEwen leads 14 seconds on the Groot. The Groot's got 2.5 seconds on E. Graham, and the Sklid looks like he wants to get by E. Graham, side by side coming onto the straight. Oh mama. E. Graham tempted to put Sklid into the wall, keeping him as far over as possible. Sklid's gone very late on the brakes. He makes the corner. E. Graham has a look up the inside, and E. Graham comes out a little faster than the Sklid. Unbelievable sights, and this puts our boy Leon back into the fray. E. Graham and Sklid giving it all of the beans. They're giving it all of the bottles. Leon gets to view such a wondrous sight ahead of him as E. Graham and Sklid go toe to toe, mano man, mano. And yes, McEwen leads. Groot in 2nd. Oh mama! Something happened in there, and that nearly put Leon straight into the fight. Unbelievable. Jokerman very close to the back of Leon at the moment, with JW and Evil Dragon still fighting it out. Evil Dragon getting frustrated. Leon has lost the position to Jokerman there. Jokerman has come through. Sklid and E. Graham still cannot decide who's going to finish on that podium. McEwen thinking about, I don't know, what he's going to have for tea at this point. Groot in 2nd. E. Graham and Sklid. There was movement there, I'm sure there was, but E. Graham still 3rd. Sklid in 4th. Jokerman in 5th. Leon in 6th. It's tight. It is tight. JW as well, having his own battle royale with the Dragon further down the pack. With Roderick and the Dash duking it out as well. Battles everywhere except for Groot and McEwen. McEwen's on his final lap now. He just has to bring this one home, and Groot follows him. Here we still have battlage to be done. Positions to still fight over. Jokerman wanted to get in there. Sklid wanted to get in there. E. Graham wants them not to get in there. And Leon feels that that third was his, really, and he wants it back. But E. Graham doing what he can to keep it together on this final lap. And we've seen a lot of changes in the final lap. A lot of do or dare moves. McEwen into the hairpin. He's a long way from home yet. The Groot as well. This is where the fight is prominent. I mean, we've got the Evil Dragon and... oh, no. Oh, JW is behind Evil Dragon. All that work, and he's behind now. And Warwick is involved. OMG. Going into Spoon for McEwen. 14.7 seconds lead. And everything is kosher. Everything's good. Groot in second. E. Graham still keeping Sklid at bay. Jokerman not in a position to go for a fight, and Leon seems to drop back a little bit. And now, OMG, I've got to watch. I dare not watch. But Warwick is in the mix with JW and Evil Dragon. Unbelievable stuff. McEwen's going through, and Evil Warwick, what are you up to? No, I don't think he did that on purpose, you know. I think he just did an actual move. Dash is ahead. I don't know. But there you go. McEwen takes the win. Well done, McEwen. Sorry, I didn't see you cross the line. Groot looks to be getting second place. Great drive from Groot there. Beautiful stuff. Stayed out of trouble. E. Graham in third. Ahead of Sklid and Jokerman. Leon doing a fine job there in sixth place. The Dash ahead of Warwick, who I think took Evil Dragon and JW out. I don't know. I didn't see what happened. I'm not saying anything. So Dash then. I don't know what happened. I didn't press the replay button quick enough. Finished in seventh there with Warwick in eighth. Evil Dragon comes home in ninth. He's on those hard tyres, remember, ahead of JW. And yeah, drama. The stewards are going to be busy. 10th. There you go. But McEwen, no doubt about that. His win was solid. It was strong. And we get to see his hiney. There it is. Beautiful. Look at that. Pert, some would say. He squats, ladies and gents. He definitely squats. All right, let me grab a replay for thumbnail reasons. And then we will look at the results before they close the room. So McEwen easily took that win there on the soft tyres. Groot come a fine second place with E. Graham and Sklid absolutely duking it out for that final podium position that went to E. Graham in the end. And Sklid come home in fourth. Jokerman in fifth with Leon. A absolute cracking drive from Leon, I've got to say. In sixth. The Dash in seventh. I think he picked up a position from some old rivalries out there with Roderick and Evil Dragon, and Roderick did send it in hard in one of them corners. I think he clashed with the Dragon. But that's one for the stewards to look through. As JW comes home at the back, another victim of someone else's war, I guess. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was cracking. We had it all. Great racing, bit of drama, and a few handbags. I enjoyed it. I hope you did. I've got the young uns to do over the weekend, so you'll see the Apex Cat Cup coming sometime tomorrow, probably. Vodka Rob saying, I think it's nearly Mackie's time. You're not wrong. I've got to get a Big Mac Happy Meal and try and get a Ross or a Phoebe, because that's all I seem to keep winning. And Vodka Rob saying, it's a shame that Hyundai Elantra is a front-wheel drive. It's not bad looking for a Group 4 racers. And Rob saying, cheers, Ryan. Not a problem. It was a pleasure. Thank you, everyone involved. Thank you to the Full Throttle Racing for the organisation of these races. Thank you for our pilots for taking part. Thank you for you guys for participating and viewing. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much. Have a happy weekend. It's Friday. Yay. And have a good time. Tiru, peace and love. Peace and love.